Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video from Ascended Gods. In today's video I want to tell you guys a few things and updates about the game, so stay tuned. So first of all, we have released the Ascended Gods Benchmark Edition. So basically what is this? This is only for testing the game's performance, and I wanted to release this so people are actually able to see if they can run the game. Like, there is no DLSS, there is no frame generation. This is just raw performance of your graphics card. Of course, when the game comes out, you will have all the other options to set the quality to low, stuff like that. But in the benchmark edition, it just tests your maximum performance of your PC on epic settings. It doesn't matter if you put it on 720p, 4K, it will always run at the highest possible settings of the game. So basically, that's the first thing I wanted to tell you guys. Okay, so the next update is in the game. I have been trying to optimize the game for almost a month now, and I'm trying to get the best performance out of the gameplay because I did test it on older graphics cards and I really want to get more out of the game than Unreal Engine is delivering. So we're trying to experiment with level of details, we're trying to experiment with new different ways of lighting the place up. We are trying to optimize the day and night cycle so the game runs more smoothly, because when the sun is moving, it is actually constantly recomputing the lighting of the game. So basically, that is one of the things we're trying to accomplish, trying to get the game running as smooth as possible. So you might see on the main screen alone that the game's lighting has been changed pretty drastically. So let's get into the game while I start explaining the rest of the update. Also, the game's loading times have significantly lowered by now as well. But yeah, we have a massive water update. So there was a lot of feedback from my two new beta testers that, basically there was an issue, multiple issues with the tutorial. So first of all, one of the first issues was if you die in the game, you will respawn back at this little place over there with the portal. But there was an issue. If you are doing a quest, like let's say killing chickens, everything is fine. You will just die. You have to walk all the way back to the chickens. And sometimes when you're new to the game, of course, that can be really, really difficult. So I'm trying to get this to work better. But the second thing was, if you died on the part where you had to do the Slayer task, you would be teleported back to this area as well. But the problem was you could not use the portal to get back to the Mystic Islands. So this one was actually disabled while you were doing the tutorial, and it was pretty much impossible to complete the tutorial unless you restarted the whole game. So what I'm going to do in the future is I will do some indicators like, okay, your quest is active at this location, and it will just like shine every time you go to a portal. So that will make the game run a little bit smoother and maybe a little bit more proof of getting stuck, and give you more of an indication of continuing the quest. So one of the things that people probably don't know is when you press I, you have like a quest helper, and this one will also be updated soon, so that no matter what you're doing, like which step of the tutorial, you can just toggle I to get a little bit of a sentence that will say like, okay, you're on tutorial part 1, you have to go to this teleport, blah, 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 and kill chickens, you name it. So that is one of the things I will be adding next week or this week. But yeah, basically that was really important. But the second thing I thought of is like, okay, there's absolutely indeed no healing into the game. Cooking and fishing will come pretty soon now that the water is done. One of the cool things is, as long as you step into the water, you can see these fancy particles. Your character will start healing as soon as it reaches water. So every 10 seconds, you will get like a 10% of your health back. So even if you're in a dungeon, and probably some people will exploit this, if they go to a place where there's water enemies, they will just step into the water and constantly heal, stuff like that. That is one of the things I am still thinking about, but basically you can now heal your character whenever you step into water. So that is one of the biggest updates I've done so far. Visually, it looks really stunning. I'm really happy with the water update. It even has like an underwater filter when you go underwater. But of course, the movement speed and everything needs to be adjusted, and that's for later on as well. Like, it's still a lot of work. So next up, as I said before, we optimized the night and day cycle. Right now it's set to about 20 minutes to switch from day to night and so on. So that is going to decrease the graphics card's performance utilization, because every time a light is moving around, there will be like a computational of the shadows that they're moving and stuff, and we kind of wanted to get rid of that. But there is still one issue. When you are going into the night, you will probably see stuff like this. So it's totally dark over here, and I added a new feature to the game. So whenever you press F, your character will start summoning a little light source above its head, and it will light up the place around you, and it will just follow you along, and you will have some extra visibility on really, really dark spots. And if you want to get rid of it, you just press F again. You can just turn it on and off the whole time if you want. And we added a little animation to adding light to your character. There's also a possibility to put like a timer on it and a recharge, but I thought like, no, we just want it permanently. You're a god, you can make light wherever you want. So I think that's a good solution. Let me know in the comments what you think about that one. So basically, trying to get the lighting and everything perfect in the game, I had to delete some of the lightings, and some of the lightings are way too intense. For example, this lava just looks like it's coming straight from hell. That's how bright it is. And the issue is that Lumen is really good at lighting up from textures, but it's really bad at lighting up places that it doesn't touch, like here. Like, you would think that there's so much light going on over there that it would just simply light up this place, but it's absolutely darkness. So that is one of the things we still need to resolve, the balancing of the light in the game, and we will definitely fix that, of course. And that's one of the updates that we still need to do. So I want to keep these updates really short, so I'm gonna try and end the video right here. If you want to know more, just let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next one.